Okay. Sweet. Does everybody have some wine? Are we good? Should I shut this? I don't know. Oh yeah, we're live. All right. Don't throw things at me. Cheers, everybody. Cheers. My coworker gave me some free wine tonight, so giving everybody some. All right. Wait. Do it again. Cheers. Okay, wait. Okay. Cheers. Okay. That's great. Everyone's watching us on live video right now. Like, what the heck is going on in that room? I double-checked the sound. I did a quick little video clip. Test 1, 2, 3, 4. It worked. I don't know. Yeah, there's like 3 people watching. We're not that important. The coronavirus? They might have the coronavirus. I don't know. That sucks. All right. Debbie Downer, drink a freaking glass of wine. No. Okay. So guys, everyone say hello to Doretta. Doretta's the newbie tonight, so I'm just going to embarrass her. Everyone say hi, Doretta. All right, I'm not going to make you stand up or do weird things. All right, for everyone who hasn't been here before, if you need to get on Wi-Fi, Tapestry Clubhouse, that's the password, although it's not actually in all caps, but ignore that. I wanted to go over marketing. I feel like it's the hot topic. Everyone's always asking, how are you marketing? What's working for you? Yes, me too. No, you know why I'm the worst, I want to say, is just because I don't track it as well as I should. Not that I don't always do it. I just don't always track it. So doing it is like half the battle, but then tracking it and having systems and doing it the correct way is the other half of the battle I haven't overcome yet. Tracking it, follow-up, just having the systems, KPIs. No, we're stuck. Hold on, technical difficulties. That way, boom. Yes, all right, now I can scroll. Yes, thank you, okay. Just checking. My AV's working now. Got a good audiovisual person. Myself. Anyway, so tonight what we're gonna cover is just everything that I know so far about marketing, which is probably not everything, so I feel like everyone here chime in. We are all here to learn from each other. I know Mia has no problem on telling me what she knows, so I rely on you guys. But no, really, it's, networking. Networking is key. Working with title companies, MLS offers, all of these are just, intros to slide that I have coming up. So this is what we're going to do tonight. First of all, Liz, yes, how many PMLs do you have right now?
5 or 6.
How did you get them?
I talked a lot. I make fun of
She said I talked a lot, just in case you can't hear her.
My family.
Talk to people at your gym.
Yes.
Okay.
My family.
No, I think so many people, especially when you first start out, this is like the hardest thing to overcome, right? Just networking, just talking about what you're doing and about it all the time to everyone that you meet. It's like one of the most important things because you never know who is going to be your first private money lender or who is going to be your next real estate agent or what. And there's just so many ways to literally find and network within your area that's completely free, right? And that's what I wanted to cover tonight is all free marketing and networking stuff, right? I literally met Mia at a meetup that I did through the Meetup app for like women real estate investors. I don't know what was the name of that group. I went to like one meetup. These women had no idea what they were doing, but I got this awesome real estate. It was mine and her first day there, and we were like, what is going on? And I was like, but I'm going to keep your card. You're cool. I want to work with you. But you never know, you know what I mean? Like, you can meet people anywhere, at the grocery store, you know, they're checking you out. And I'm like one of these neurotic people that I'm like, I have fucking kids and a husband and I got shit to do. And the lady's like, how are you doing tonight? Let me check out your grocery. I'm like, bitch, just run my shit up. I got places to be. But if you, I know it's a New Yorker in me. I got no patience. But then when you stop and you're just like, oh, I'm having a great day. I just came from my like latest renovation property and, you know, meet my contractor. Like, you never know. That lady is going to be like, oh yeah, my husband just retired and like has money sitting in the bank and I want to invest in real estate and I don't know how to do it. Okay, let's have coffee. Let's like talk sometime. You know what I mean? So networking. I think that this is just so key, and I think as a newbie especially, you like just don't know, like, how am I going to tell people I'm in real estate? I've never done a deal. I don't know what I'm doing. But you talk about it. You talk about the fact that you're looking for contractors, right? You talk about the fact that you're learning all these things, because Fortune Builders teaches you so much stuff, so you already know more than 90% of the people out there. So just don't be shy about talking about what you do. Of course you could say something.
And so you might have to repeat it for everybody, but about the real flow. Okay, so on real flow,
Yes.
there's private money lenders on there.
On
okay?
Real Flow,
There's
there is a
list.
way to
Now,
look at
so
lenders.
you can do it by city. And I've told people, or I haven't done it, but this is a VA job or a kid job or whatever. I would download the list in your city maybe and cross-reference it with who you're friends with or connected with on LinkedIn, and then get connected with that person on LinkedIn, and so they can start seeing what you're doing. Because if they've already somehow been, you know, pinged as a private money lender through RealFlow, then let them know on LinkedIn.
Yeah, so you can literally on RealFlow download in Excel format a list of potential lenders in your area. I don't know if they get it from like people who have bought properties with cash or what the exact criteria is, but yeah, you can download a whole list. In Phoenix, it's thousands of names. You'd have to download like multiple Excel sheets because they only let you download so many at a time. So there's plenty of people out there. And this, honestly, it's not even just for private lenders. I mean, to find contractors, you know, you just got to get out there and talk to people. I stop at open houses all the time in my neighborhood. Like, if I'm driving home and I see an open house, I just stop in. I bring in my card. My kids, like, they love it. Mommy, is there an open house? Can we get free cookies today? Like, that's all my kids ask me. Like, they run through the house and they're like, Mommy, we're going to figure out which room is ours. They know we're not moving anytime soon. They, like, claim rooms. But it's great. I mean, Chamber of Commerce, talk to people at your gym. Just contact people on Craigslist, Facebook. Like, I was telling you, like, call 17 real estate agents, right? Even if you don't know.
Roofers that came over to my house because they were roofing next door, and they gave me their business card. I've already sent them over to one of my other houses.
Right. Talk to the roofer next door that's working on another property. Just like stop and talk to people, right? We went through to a showing, and I'm like, ooh, they're doing work over there. I was like, I'm with my kids. I gotta go. But Mia, go talk to them. See what they're doing at that house. Like, just talking to people is the biggest thing. And then, yeah, this is just a little ninja tip that I learned through Fortune Builders. But get on wholesalers' lists. Like, even if you're like, all these wholesalers suck, right? They do, and we all agree. That's fine. But I've still bought 3 properties through wholesalers, by the way, okay? I wait till it's like the 3rd week in, and then they're like reduced price, and then you're like, oh, now it makes sense. Thanks. Like, that's what, but not only that.
Negotiate with wholesalers.
You can.
People don't think you can't. Walk in
No, it's true.
Offer them $10,000, $15,000, $20,000 less, and sometimes they'll take it.
Mm-hmm.
Just to sell it in 5 days.
100%.
Making 20 grand.
100%. But I think, like, my point is, call bandit signs, get on wholesalers' lists, because the big thing is you can even just use it to follow up afterwards. Like, check in 30 days, did they close on that property? And if not, find the owner of that property and try and get it under contract yourself, right? Like, True People Search, reverse look up who owns that property. And you at least now even have a ballpark of what they were probably selling it for, because you know what that wholesaler was looking for, right? So, and then the other thing is, so yeah, if they don't close, contact the owner. That was actually my second point. But the first point I was going to say is who's buying their deals. So follow up and see who's buying their deals and contact those LLCs or those flippers, because if you want a wholesale, you can add them to your buyer's list. See who they're selling to.
A couple of questions about the wholesaler.
Questions.
When when these wholesalers come to you with deals, do you know of any little secret tip to find out what they offered on the property?
I do not.
And then the next part of it, yeah.
Ask them.
They're not gonna do that.
What do you have it under contract for?
This house is going for,
Yeah, I was just curious if you had any ways of getting around, because we've run a number of wholesalers,
Yeah.
and they're asking prices, and
Well,
you know.
but I wouldn't say you necessarily know what they asked for, but odds are a wholesaler's gonna look at a number and they're gonna try to get a certain margin. So
Oh,
most
yeah.
wholesalers are trying to run like a 30-40% margin right now, and they're able to get.
Yeah.
So kind of guesstimate that, but also you can look at like the, I don't know what you guys call it, but for us it's monsoon, and what did the person owe on the property?
Right.
If it's paid off, it's hard to estimate, but if they bought it for $150,000
Yeah.
in 2010, you can estimate what their mortgage was, and you can probably guess that the wholesaler didn't pay that much more than that for them to be willing to sell to wholesale.
Yeah.
So here's my other part of the question, is there was a property that we were looking at just this last week, and the seller says it's under contract with these wholesalers. But when I talked with Michael to crunch some numbers on it, Michael said that contract isn't showing anywhere on MLS. Is there some way that maybe that wholesaler was stalled on the contract to have an easy way out or something?
Well, so wait, I'm slightly confused because if they just have it under contract with a wholesaler directly and not on the MLS, it's not going to show up on the MLS
However,
anyway.
they legally are required to show that it's under contract on the MLS if it is even with the wholesaler. So
Right, but I'm saying, when Michael looked it up, Michael said that property's
For a
not
private
under
sale?
contract, even though the wholesaler and the seller say it's under contract.
Well, it wasn't on the MLS yet.
if it wasn't on the MLS, then that's an off-market deal.
Okay.
Right.
Okay,
But that
so-
doesn't mean it's
so
not under contract.
It's still under
It's still a legal
Okay.
binding contract.
Even though it's not, so that's just saying, like, let's say the wholesaler offered these people 150, can we go straight to that seller and go, oh, we'll do you 155 and she can trash that contract?
It depends on what's in the contract.
Oh, so we need to see that contract.
What?
They have never
They'll
will.
never
Oh,
see it.
were you trying to figure out where we were? Dang it, I left it open for a little bit. Is there anybody else? All right, nobody else.
Yeah,
I
so
know,
if
but
we
the
could
bugs
do
were
that,
coming
we
in.
get that contract from the
You'll never
seller.
get the contract.
From the seller, we could.
You want a glass of wine?
I think that's.
We're we have a whole sampling.
You see, we got an ace in the hole.
Don't be shy.
Open another bottle.
what's happening with the.
A coworker of mine said he doesn't drink, but people keep bringing wine to his house, so he's like offering to anyone.
I worked there for 30 years.
A little ice. You got to do a little ice.
Chances are, Carl and myself, or both of us, knows
Take
this
your
on
touch your eyes.
just statistically speaking.
No, that's all we got is wine. All right, cheers.
It comes out, she goes,
Cheers.
So you didn't miss anything yet. You're good.
and then when I told him, she said, oh, I know you too. And then he was like, yeah. And then she says, right, so the seller.
Did I touch everything, by the way?
Like the wholesaler.
Build your contact list. Pretty much, right? Call FISBO signs. Facebook. Well, I'm gonna get into Facebook more later, but I just wanted to touch. Okay. Nice. Yes. Right? And that was great. Mobile notary. Yeah. She just found her all-in-one contact. A mobile notary that she was signing documents to buy a house, passive income club. All of a sudden it's like, oh yeah, by the way, I'm also a realtor and I also have a contracting business and I have this. That one contact is now huge. Okay. So we're good, right? Yeah. Recap. We went over anything. Okay. Dude, I talked about this last year, but not this. I talked about zero money marketing ideas, but this wasn't on there. So, two big things. Work with title companies. Even if you've never done a deal, call a title company. Call my title person. Call Helena or Eileen, and they will print you free postcards, 100 postcards, 100 whatever. And then use them, right? Door knockers, whatever. So people that are like, I don't know how to get started. I have no money. I can't afford blank. They'll give you lists. They provide free lists. What's your question?
American Title Service Agency.
American Title Service
Brown
Agency.
is the escrow agent and Helena Donahue is the.
Called them and we want to get door knockers, and he said we had to pay, I think, for the paper,
Call
something
Helena.
like that,
Nah.
but they would print them for free.
Have you?
They're
guys
legally
utilized
Yeah, he's been to
Okay, you met
Azria.
Mary Sayer?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Great American Title.
She's another great, I
Yeah.
mean, we've done quite a few deals
So-
with her, but she does wonders, but give
Yeah.
her the service back.
Just so you guys know,
But Great American Title with Mary Sayer, she actually
Yeah.
lives.
And drop names of people that are here.
and
Yes.
Elena will recognize all of us. Like I use Eileen almost exclusively. Like I get Christmas presents from her. But
Yes.
Well, do you get 7 bottles of wine from her?
no, I got a promise. Thank you. But so title companies are not allowed to tell you that they can give you documents for free. They will tell you that you owe and never send you them. So
There's a ninja tip.
I didn't know that.
I-
Ninja tip. I gotta add that.
they'll do it all the time, but technically they're not allowed to provide free marketing because if they do that, then it's considered something on.
I mean, they
not
put their
allowed.
logo on it though,
Yeah.
so they get their marketing in there. I don't know.
That's how they get
Okay.
away with it. But yeah, technically they're not allowed.
Yes.
So that's why they'll tell you that they charge, but then you just.
Okay, and then following up to what I was talking about before, when you're like on a wholesaler's list, right? And you want to go back and from like 2 months from now, see if they closed on that property. See, that's why I tried to close the door, and then people can buy it. So anyway, use free online resources, right? Like the Maricopa County website, like who owns the property? Did that property sell? Does that wholesaler actually own it now, or did they sell, like did it transfer? Like check who's paying the taxes. Did the property transfer? TruePeopleSearch.com, it's scary. I put my name in there. It knows how old I am and my personal cell phone number. Yes. TruePeopleSearch.com, it's completely free. And it knows my cell phone. Like I verified that it knew me. And it's scary. So, and the cool thing about TruePeopleSearch.com is it has a reverse address lookup as well as reverse phone number lookup to get the name of the person with that phone number, or you put in the phone, or you put in the person's name and it finds you the inch.
I
Yeah.
have a new system being provided to me from West USA, and it's supposed to have a ton of like more information, including phone numbers and addresses.
Yeah.
More accurate.
I mean,
I haven't played with it yet, but I'll let you guys know. It's supposed to be supposedly better than True People Search.
I mean, I just know that, like, I went in there and I was like, okay, that's me. That's Marie Baginski. That was not me. Did I put in Arizona? I might have put in Arizona. Age unknown. Well, that's me. That's my personal cell phone, y'all.
Oh, that's.
Oh, shoot. It's not showing there. Hold on.
But that's awesome for us. We want to.
You can.
Did you got it? Oh, it's that way. Okay, so I legit put in my phone number or my name, and this is the only difference. So I got to turn this way so that I can see where's my little. There I am. Okay, so
Put me in there.
okay.
See what it shows. Elizabeth.
So it gave me a list, right? And I was not the first person on there, but that is my personal. That's my personal. Cell phone number. No, I'm looking.
Well, you know where I live.
Okay. Are you? Can I put you in as? Let's. What? Well, let's see what happens.
Are you?
Dude, you live in Staten Island.
Sisters from another mother.
We are sisters from another mother. Okay, hold on. But wait. So this is what happened when I put myself in too, and then I was like the third person down there. But hold on.
Oh, there it is.
Well,
That was not my physical address, though. It just showed up.
Kansas City?
No, it just said 3655, and that's that business address.
well, that's because I've used that as an address on my computer.
Oh, there I am.
Okay. So Phoenix, Arizona, and then so see, and you thought Elizabeth wasn't gonna work. Do you want it? Do you want to view all details? You're related to Scott. Is that your house?
Yes.
44th Drive. Is this one of your cell phones?
Yes.
Dude, it's scary shit. Okay, so it's real. See, I'm testing it.
I want to.
Oh, put my name in. Okay, hold on.
That could actually be one of my kids, and I have no idea. And this is free.
I don't. Antoine, how do you spell?
ANTOINESKINNER.
Okay, see, I got the first name good though.
I know it is what she was doing.
Is that you?
Yeah, but that's not my middle name. Holy crap.
Are you good?
Yeah, all those numbers. That's my whole house phone number.
See, but that's the thing. There's not.
Could be right.
Okay, so,
Change it to your number.
so,
Oh, those are like family member numbers.
Oh,
Those are all family members.
but guess what? Then they won't ask for you, and you start learning the script. Oh,
all right.
Find him, I'm an old friend of his, I'm an old lady of his.
And that is free.
Yeah, but I'm
Okay.
Yeah, the 304, that's from West Virginia.
Sometimes it'll have old businesses in there too, like old companies you worked for.
Okay, so you all like that one?
Yeah.
True People's, and it works. Oh, and I'll show you real quick too, because it works with addresses as well. So let me do this real quick too. So if you want to do reverse address, so I mean, I just did mine anyway, but like 26.
You got the noise. I told you, right?
So you're trying to find who lives at a property. So yeah, that's me. That's my husband. That's his.
Oh, I'm still making fun of him now.
Oh, babe. That's his father's name. And then I know this was one of the old owners. So yeah, these are like people who have lit. Oh my God, that's my mom. And she comes and visits me and gets mail at my house sometimes. Just letting you know. So now she's associated with my address.
find out who lived.
So yeah, so literally, usually the first like 2 results are the current owner. I mean, you can look up the current owner through Maricopa County anyway, but this helps because now if you do the reverse, you have it from Maricopa County to verify, and then this is their name, and now you click on view all details. Now you got their cell phone number. Snap.
Cell phone number's not-
Free. This is free. This is good shit.
Yeah.
Okay, so my kids, if you ask them what's your mommy's phone number, they look at you and they say 347-834-3383. That's my mommy. Okay, just so you know, I had to teach my kids via song. They're 4 and 6, but
That's why I taught every
I'm not
child
even lying.
their parents' phone number.
it's so cool. Okay, so check who the owner is on Maricopa County website. Use truepeoplesearch.com. If a company owns a property that you're interested in buying and it's an LLC, use Arizona Corp Commission, right, to see who the members of that LLC are. Who they are. And then you use True People Search to find the owners of the LLC. Awesome? Is that good stuff?
It was a trust.
Same thing, yes.
Wait, say that again?
So if you're looking
Yes,
for a
trust.
person
Okay.
or a company that owns a property, right? All of a sudden you look on Maricopa County and that property is owned by Baginski Properties LLC. Now you want to know who owns Baginski Properties LLC. So you find then who the members of that LLC are, and then you go back to True People Search so that you can find the info on that member so you can get in contact with them.
So if it's
Trust.
if it's a living trust, it will have the trustees listed
In the,
in AZ Corp.
okay, that's.
So AZ
that's
Corp.
what I was missing, which one?
Gotcha. Yeah. So AZ Corp, you can use it for LLCs and trusts.
Or you'll have to trace, because sometimes people are smart, they'll do the trust, but then the trust is owned by an LLC.
Yes,
And then
okay.
you go back to the LLC
Yeah.
and then to the
All
members.
right, so that's what I'm missing right there.
Okay. So all awesome, free, online shit that can help you when you're looking who owns these properties. Okay. I got to click back in here now. Bank. Hold on. Back in here.
Oh my gosh, I've used TruePeopleSearch.com. I actually paid for TruePeopleSearch.com's background check one time for a client, and then ended up finding that
What
he
is
was
going on?
convicted of kidnapping charges. Yeah, I was taking him out outside.
All right, there we go. Okay. Mia might not like that I tell you guys this, but MLS offers are free, y'all. Find a dang realtor and tell them to make 3 or 4 offers a week for you.
I'll make 3 or 4 offers a week for you.
Yeah. Good. I think I found one. Another. But, use your realtor to make offers. Then, follow up. Put them in spreadsheets. That's the part that I feel like I'm still not that great at, and I think we all should work on. So it's not just doing you should do that for me. Thank you. I'm glad you're attending this seminar. So as my realtor, do some follow-up.
Sheets, spreadsheets
Yes,
together. And
because the property that we just made the offer on that she said, we're
That's
taking
funny, I
this
just
one,
called her today.
is follow up in a week.
70% of all CT Homes deals come from follow-up.
Yes. 70% of all CT home deals come from follow. That's what Liz said, in case you can't hear it on Facebook. No, it's true. So I mean, and then as you meet people, like when I go to open houses and I get business cards from, realtors or whoever, like put them into whatever your CRM is and send them an email, and don't send them like annoying emails. Like even RealFlow, some of them it's like you send them an email every week. No, go in and change the settings. Send them an email just like once a month, and then, once every 3 months, or whatever, so that you're not bombarding them. But follow up with them. Let them know you're still in business. Let them know what you're doing in your business. Oh yeah, I just made an offer on this property if you didn't buy one, or I bought a property, I'm doing
gonna
this.
add that. Literally today, I just went back through all of my emails and contacted every single person who has told me that they were interested in investing in vacation rentals, Scottsdale, told me that they were buying properties, everything, and I contacted them on the property we have listed right now to try to contact them, because they consistently sent me emails, hey, just remind you that I'm still around.
Yeah.
And it's amazing how many people don't do that. I would say from all the people that I've contacted, there's been like 4 that have sent me regular reminders saying I'm still in business.
Yeah.
And the other thing I'm going to add to the realtors, since you're on my page,
Yes.
contact
That's
a
why you're
realtor,
here.
like who you like, who you know you want to get all these offers submitted. Give them your information and everything prior to wanting to submit your first offer, because I can set up a template that takes me 40 minutes to set up the template, and then when you want to put an offer in, it takes me like 20, 30 minutes to write your offer compared to an hour every time. So like Stellar Property Solutions, I click a button, click a few buttons.
Oh, what your information's in there?
Yeah, but if I don't know your name, address, your business address, your everything like that, like I don't want to input it on the first offer. I want to input it on my template. Because if I'm going to submit 3 offers a week for you, I want my time to be worthwhile, because we put, as a real estate agent, we put way more time into it than you think to often get nothing back for a long time.
Right.
More than a regular person. So make our jobs easier.
Yeah.
And
So basically, just make sure that your real estate agent sets up a profile template in their offer system so that it's easy for them to make multiple offers for you.
yes.
Yeah. Be respectful of that relationship between your investor and your real estate agent.
Also make your offers go faster.
Yeah, and then depending on, I think at Office Systems Academy, they were talking about they don't use necessarily the keyword searches for fire, investor, mold, fixer-upper. Those are things that like everyone's using, but they're just searching the MLS, the hot sheet, what came out in the last 24 hours every single day, and making offers on those properties. So that's CT Homes model, but these are still like the typical things that investor will look up. Okay. Bam. Okay, so another thing, like make friends with local professionals. Every local professional that you could think of. This is not an exhaustive list. This was just like my 30-second list. But contractors, right? Especially specialty contractors. Contractors that do septic tank removals and stuff like that. Like they're going to get somebody that calls them up. They have a bad septic. They don't got the 20 grand to fix their septic. So if they go out and they give free estimates, right, to most people and say, hey, it's going to cost you 15, 20 grand, we got to redo your septic, and then that homeowner's like, well, I don't have this money, that contractor might be willing to give them your card as an investor. Well, I know investors that are looking to buy it. Maybe you just need to sell your house, you know what I mean? If that situation can come up. So you want to build those relationships with people that deal with fire damage, mold removal, roof repairs, right? Like air conditioning, HVAC. So anything that's like a big expensive repairs that people might not be able to fix, those contractors can then give out your information. Attorneys, architects, engineers, they're always dealing with people in so many different situations that if you build relationships with them, and there's plenty of them at the ASREA meetings too.
Probate.
So probate, all that kind of stuff, right? But again, it's kind of going back to the attorneys, so. Okay, Facebook business page. Mia's going to have so much to say about this. But it gives you credibility, right? Like people know that you have a Facebook business page. You can use that Facebook business page to join other groups and post as your business, and people know that this is a credible business, right? Like Austin, is it Austin Property? Yeah, so Austin Property Solutions is part of our weekly Huddle Facebook group, which people thought somehow that was related to Austin Curry, and I'm like, no, totally different Austin. But you can join these groups, and like I'm part of, well, I'll get into more of the different groups later, but there's so much stuff on Facebook and posting to your business page and just constantly, consistently posting, whether it's once a day, what I believe is what Marie is still recommending, right? Anyone who doesn't know Marie Camarano, dang it. Every time I want to switch that R and that N. Sorry, Marie. She used to work for Facebook, and she teaches courses on Facebook ads and stuff. And she will tell you the biggest thing with your business page is to post consistently, and they recommend posting at least once a day. I have a VA that does that now. It's awesome.
She does really good work too.
Do you like it?
Yes.
Michael Aldridge told me the same thing, and I was like, oh, good, people
I
are seeing it. That's awesome.
Which is, I don't normally.
So, yeah, I mean, my VA, I found her on Upwork. If anybody wants her particular contact information, just let me know. But she is literally posting to Instagram and Facebook and doing a weekly blog. And my bill is about $50 a week. But it's Facebook and Instagram every single day, and then at least one blog every week.
How many hours do you think she works?
Well, she can't work more than 10 hours on my Upwork account, and she's $5 an hour, which is why I'm telling you it's about $50. She's pretty much maxing out the 10 hours that I allocated to her. Of course she will. But the cool thing with Upwork, if you haven't used Upwork, is that it actually lets you see screenshots of, they have to log into Upwork as they're working, and it takes screenshots of their computer every 10 minutes. So if there's a discrepancy where I'm like, that's not my business, why is she saying she's logged into my account working, so you can verify that they're working on your stuff. When she's been really good. So I like her.
Do you
Yes.
send her your pictures and stuff too?
No, she's been finding all.
No, I know, but any of your houses?
Well, so no, I did end up doing a Google Drive where I have given her access to certain photos, and sometimes she just goes like into, because I'll still post, right, myself, even though I'm paying her. I'll post when I take pictures at my property and say this, and then she actually like steals those pictures sometimes and uses them for other things. Like she did one post that was like, which bathroom do you like better, this one or this one? And it was my bathroom from a property that I renovated, and then somebody else did. I was like, oh my God, no, that was totally her. So she's been doing that, which is great. So yeah, just share what you're doing in your business, and if you're not doing anything right now, like that's why we go do property tours, take some photos at other people's properties that you're friends with. You know, take pictures at open houses. I'm like touring an open house right now. Whatever.
The other
What do
thing
you
you
got?
can do too is new builds.
Yeah.
I'll go to new builds and
Yeah.
take some photos, which I haven't been posting much, but I like to create like a
Little.
like drive.
Yeah.
And go to a new build, and literally there's one across the street where I live at. I can just drive in there, I can take a picture of them actually building one of the homes, and then go into the model house and take a picture of the same area.
In the model house, that's a good idea. Yeah, that's cool.
And then when you say this is right,
No, just say, hey, what bathroom, you know?
Yeah, I mean,
you don't have
Yeah.
to blame it.
I'm just curious.
Conversation.
Well, even like a property that like we toured, I took a bunch of pictures, we put in an offer, we ended up not getting it, right? But it was like a rundown, not so nice house. Then I was doing, like I decided to do some posts, and I might use it for an ad, but it was like, okay, does your property need major updating and you don't want to pay for it? And like